Do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you get that thing whenever I upload a new video. And today we are going to be talking about the man that called me while we were on live talking about the Diddy and Cassie situation, and him pretty much saying because Cassie got good Kewchie is why Diddy did what he did. Waiting for a few more of y'all to join me so we can get started because this is absolutely wild. Like, I'm just flabbergasted, honestly, that people still think like this. Like, there were so many people defending Diddy, so many people saying that, what's up, God's anointed? So many people saying that he was innocent. So many people saying that he didn't do it. So many people saying that Cassie just wanted money. Hello, Eric. And I'm just sitting here and this is my first time outside today because I have to get my 10,000 steps in. So I'm going to be walking around for a bit, running some errands, picking up a couple things. But what's up, Holly? I really wanted to come back and I'm going to repeat what we're going to talk about because I know a few of you are starting to trickle in. But this whole Diddy and Cassie thing, it's just like a body with multiple scars that is bandaged up and there's bandages being ripped off left and right. And us seeing that horrific video is just another bandage that has been ripped off as far as Diddy is concerned. And I don't believe that this is the end. I know for sure that there's more footage of him and the terrible things that he's done throughout the years. But Diddy has been paying people off, and now like he ain't paying people off like that anymore. The money well is running dry. And he did something because, like I was saying in a previous live, this is how a lot of men operate in the entertainment industry. This is how a lot of men operate, period, when they are in positions of power. And we just gotta ask why. Like, why now? Why is Diddy being exposed? Why is there a light being shown on Diddy? Why are we all witnessing the takedown of P. Diddy? What did he do? And that is not me saying that he absolutely doesn't deserve it, because I feel like the book needs to be thrown at him. Like, he deserves to be prosecuted at the highest extent of the law. Like, he absolutely needs to be, exposed. He needs to be locked up. His pockets needs to be drained. Like, everything needs to happen. I'm just trying to figure out why now. And trust me, she wasn't the only one he did this to. Absolutely not at all. I caught a little bit of AT2 live. Shouts out to AT2. And AT2 read some tweets of a woman that alleged that Diddy was also way worse and much more abusive to Kim Porter. And he actually tried to make Kim Porter lick one of Cassie's bloody tampons. And it sounds crazy. We know it sounds crazy, but honestly, I feel like he was just into humiliation rituals, which is what a lot of people in the entertainment do. You have to go through some type of humiliation ritual, and a lot of people are also into humiliation kinks, and that's what it seems like he was into. But it's just disgusting that there's still men trying to soften the blow. There's still men trying to make excuses. They're still trying to rationalize his behavior. And this goes into the other live that I did earlier today when I said that men lack accountability. Men absolutely don't like to take accountability. Hey, AT2, I literally just mentioned you. I just mentioned the live that you did where you said that the woman said that Kim Porter was Diddy was trying to get Kim Porter to lick Cassie's tampon, which is absolutely disgusting. So while we were on my live, the insider that I know that worked for Rock Nation, he worked for Diddy. He used to be Mos Def's road manager. He's done a lot of things in the industry. He and we've known each other for years, like legit since like 2016 maybe. And this is how I heard of Cassie being in hotel hallways crying and stuff. I don't think he even remember that he told me that. So Fast forward, when the lawsuit came out, he was the main one like, nah, Diddy ain't do that. Diddy ain't, he ain't, he ain't gay. He ain't this and that. He also told me that he had gone to parties with Diddy and it was like a freak off. Like it was men sucking other men off, men sleeping with other men, all sorts of things was going on at these parties. However, y'all know that I've been in entertainment for a long time. I've always gone to industry parties. I was legit like a fucking it girl running around the city on doing a bunch. So there was this party that we used to go to at this spot called the Box in New York. It's like off Canal Street or whatever the case may be. And you go into the Box and it looks like some burlesque, like old, like 1800, like early 1900s, like theater. And then people would get on the stage and they would do these freak shows, basically, or whatever the case may be. He's like, oh, it's no different than a box. I'm like, I don't know. Like, he's just always trying to soften it now that we are, things are coming full circle and it's starting to come out. Last you've been heard about Diddy. Absolutely, I've been heard about Diddy. Everybody, like, yeah, I've been heard about Diddy. So coincidentally, this guy calls me while I was on live just now because he was the one going so hard. Like, oh, he might have pushed her. I don't think he did that. He didn't do that. Like, why would she stay with him for all of these years? Like, I just don't believe it. He's definitely not gay. Like, just going hard. Like you could tell that somebody is like, I'm not gonna say like he's hired, like, but like, whew, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just somebody that you feel like is planted to tell you a certain story. Maybe that's it. But what the fuck? Why would you write this, Alex? You're fucking disgusting. People are disgusting. So he calls. I just let it. I answered the phone on speaker, and I had my hand on mute, but something told me not to mute it. I didn't mute it. He calls me and he's like, "Oh man, Puff can't come back," because he knew Diddy when he was Puff too, like a long time ago. Oh, Puff can't come back from this. Like, damn, I don't even know what to say. Like, this is crazy. Like, Puff can't come back from this. He's like, oh, well, I pushed a woman down too. Like, I've grabbed the woman's arm when she was trying to run away. And, when she wanted to leave, I just let her leave. And he's like, oh, that's because her coochie too good. But he said Pussy. That's because her poom too good. Oh, her poom too good. Yeah, the poom good. And it can make you act like that. And I'm like, these men will say anything to not take accountability and to not hold each other to the fucking fire. What do you mean? Her vagina is too good, so he punches and kicks her and drags her. And someone was just saying that there was blood on the floor next to Cassie on the carpet, which we got to go back and look at the footage to see. They said it was legit blood on the floor. I'm like, so it's because a woman has good vagina that she deserves to be beat on like that? That is just, I'm just, oh my God. AT2 said, not everyone is lying on Diddy. People love being delusional as men. We have to take accountability for our actions. Exactly, AT2. And they don't want to. And it's because people are afraid of Diddy. Diddy was a gatekeeper for so long. So everybody just bit the bullet and they never wanted to say anything. They never wanted to speak out against him. However, Cassie, she blew the lid off. She pulled one of the band-aids off. She pulled one of the band-aids off. She ripped one off. And a lot more people are going to continue to come forward because now they feel more empowered and emboldened. Like Diddy is going down. And I wonder, is it too late now for whatever state that he was in for the state to press charges against him with this type of evidence that they have now? The industry is going to crumble piece by piece until they're all exposed. Watch and see. Exactly. Hey, Apple Tree. I agree, God's anointed. I absolutely agree that the industry is going down. And that's what's happening. The Cat Williams said it. He said 2024 is the year of reckoning, everybody going down. Like, but I just really could not believe that this man that I was talking to legit was trying to say to justify it again. And I know in his mind, that's not what he's doing because a lot of men we're just so conditioned to automatically make excuses into victim blame. Oh, it's because her coochie good. That's why he beat her ass. Even though he didn't say it outright like that, that's pretty much what he said. Oh, it's because, it's so good. Like what? So because a woman has good vagina, that gives you the right to pound on them? That gives you the right to kidnap them, because that's kidnapping. When you're holding someone against their will, that's kidnapping. And I've experienced being kidnapped by a boyfriend at the time, and he was abusive. And he used to say, I just love you so much. Oh my God, I just love you. He tried to unalive me multiple times. And people would love to be like, oh, why you didn't go to the cops? Why you didn't do this? Why you didn't do that? I was afraid. I was young, and he wasn't all bad. It was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He wasn't all bad. And I was also embarrassed. Like, you don't want to go and tell people about a situation like that because you're embarrassed. Like, and I think a lot of people don't understand because a lot of people have not been in situations like that. I could not imagine being in. I got out of there though. Like, I didn't stick around for that for too long. And thank God I'm alive. He stalked me. He harassed me. He would show up to my family house when no one was home, and he would go into the house and look through the call logs on the phone. When we used to still have phones where you could look through the call ID, like the caller's phone with the call ID, and find my friends' numbers. He would call my friends' phones. He would call their mothers. He would stalk and harass my family and like call them and demand that they called my cell phone on a three-way if I wasn't answering him. Like, I would show up places and he would be legit jumping out of fucking bushes. I had no idea how he even knew where I was. Like, he would legit just show up places. He would come and pick me up from places, and I'm like, how do he even know where I'm at? Like, how do he even know? Like, legit, I experienced that. So, but I didn't call the police on him. I didn't, because I felt like he loved me. He gave me money. He used to put money in my bank account. He made sure I was good. He took care of me. So I didn't understand until like it started to become more frequent. He was so possessive. He used to break my cell phones and then just buy a new one. He would lock himself in the bathroom with my phone, going through my phone, calling people. Like, it was just really, really, really bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do a story time or start doing story times detailing some of the things I experienced, because people be swearing. I don't know. What are y'all up in here saying? Pepperoni or Hershey Kiss. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. We're sitting up here talking about something so serious, and y'all are sitting up here doing this nasty stuff. Like, I she for the streets. I'm not for the streets. You wish I was for the streets, but I'm not. It's terrible up in here. I like to imagine. Okay, you're getting blocked because this is too much. Women abuse men too. See, here we go. Men cannot help but to censor themselves. Y'all are so self-absorbed and self-centered. Like, y'all just cannot help but to censor y'all selves. Hi. Y'all can't help it. It is not as common or as prevalent for women to abuse men as it is for men to abuse women and other men and children. So stop, just stop, okay? Just stop. You're not moving to Texas anymore. I am when the timing is right. I can't move. I'm very spiritual, and I'm just a different type of person, and I have to do things when it feels right. And I can't try to force things. Like, I can't do that. So when the timing is right, I absolutely am. But like I was saying, he would just say, like, I love you too much. Like, I just love you. And then I had another guy that was verbally crazy and abusive and stalking me and all of this shit. And he would be like, I like you too much. I just like you too much. And I'm like, so what the fuck? And this is what I was telling you all about us being programmed from children to think if a man is mean to you, if he bullies you, if he pulls your hair, that means he like you. Oh, he just like you. That's why he being mean to you. No, loving somebody and liking somebody should never be attached to any type of stalkation or abuse. That's just not okay. You've had a really bad past. I've also had a really beautiful and wonderful past as well. So clap them cheeks. Like, see, look at this. Look at this. If you're having a good time, is it really kidnapping? You're fucking disgusting and you're getting out of here. Scram. Can't even talk about anything serious because it's crack-headed ass, bussy popping, stupid meth heads in my chat. Like, we need to move forward in life and live in the present, not the past. I do live in the present. I am giving a backstory and I'm making a reference to what it actually is that I'm talking about, as far as Cassie just now getting her justice served from something that happened 9 years ago, 8 years ago, because she didn't come forward. But everything that's done in the dark always comes to the light, and that's my point. We people go through things and they don't always come forward because they're afraid, they're embarrassed, the victim shaming, the victim blaming, and people like a lot of y'all crackheads in the chat don't take people seriously when they come forward. So the statistics will never ever show an accurate depiction on the amount of abuse that we experience as women. It just never will. This is presently happening to women. Exactly, Michelle. Okay. Oops, struck a nerve. Like another woman complaining, no surprise. So why are you here, bitch? You don't go here. Stranger danger. Stranger danger. You keep saying BBL Drizzy. Like, y'all are so annoying. So fucking annoying. Like, y'all get on my nerves real bad. Exactly, Quaisha. That part. Well, that's sexist. Oh my God. What's up, SM? I'm sorry that happened to you. Thank you, Joseph. But I'm okay now. We all go through a lot of things, and too many women have a similar story for y'all to be saying, not all, not all. Clearly, not every single man in the world is the same, but too many of y'all have a common thread, and a common denominator is presented in a lot of women's trauma, and it's men. All right, y'all getting blocked. I'm blocking all of y'all. Y'all trolling me too much. I don't like it. Keep saying BB, like it's just so stupid. Talking about something serious. So women being blamed for being essayed, for experiencing DV because their vagina is too good is just another way for men to not take accountability for their actions. And they're continuously showing and proving what it is that I come up here and I talk to you guys about on a daily basis. How they always blame women for everything. They never ever step up to the plate and say, "Oh damn, I was a fucked up individual. I did something wrong. I wronged this person. Maybe I need to speak to other men about what it is that they're doing that's not okay." They never ever do that. It's the woman's fault. Her vagina was too good. She looked too good. The coochie made me go crazy. She was crazy. She did this, she did that. They never ever 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 look in the mirror and take accountability. Never. And it's just like fucking ridiculous at this point. Women and accountability go together like oil and water. See, look, I barely made it out. Shouts out to you. Don't block me. I'm listening to you and it is as if you're talking about my life. See? And then they make it seem like it's just me. And it's like, no, a lot of women have a similar experience. It's crazy how men treat women and we all came from one. That part, Mike, that part. Mods, please get rid of these dark antics. I don't, what's up, Mel? Hey, Yash. It takes two to tangle. First of all, it's tango, not tangle. That's a dumb ass thought for them to have. Nothing is that good to beat on. That Diddy video was awful. It absolutely was. It was disgusting. And someone called me and had a nerve to say, "Oh, because her coochie was so good. Her coochie was just too good. He didn't want to let her go." Like, I'm like, are y'all like, this cannot be real fucking life that you're sitting up here saying Cassie's vagina was so good that Diddy just had to beat her ass up and down a hallway in a hotel. Like what? I cannot. The same dudes are terrified of violent men, but then dismiss women in their stories. Ding dong. That's why when they get money, they leave the hood because they're not afraid that a woman is gonna rob them. They're afraid of other niggas. Period. They're afraid that other men are going to break into their houses like a thief in the night and snatch their jewelry up, snatch their cars up, snatch their wallet up. Not a woman. They're not leaving the hood because of women. They're not watching out. They don't got a pistol in a motherfucking in the back or wherever the hell they got it at because of women. No, that's not how any of that works. Who called you and said that it's out of their mind? Mm. So a lot of men think it's disgusting. The rate of women being unalived at an all-time high. We have to protect ourselves at all costs because we see guys are not going to do it. Hey, Molly. I need to watch the Diddy video. Everyone is talking about you too, Love Jones. Oh, I did a whole live on it. I did a whole live on it. What is that, like an hour ago? No one deserves what her and other women went through with him. That part. Thank you, Bethel. That part. And I just feel like there's always some type of excuse being made for men's disgusting and deplorable behavior. And I'm just so over it. Like, there is nothing that any woman does to deserve to be beat up, stalked, harassed, and just fucking utterly terrorized. It's disgust. It really is sad. It's sad at how many women are terrorized by men. Like, seriously, it really is. It really, really, really is. And I'm just here to say, like, we all need to be more supportive of each other as well, because if we were more supportive and we didn't shame or blame, then more people would come out and they would come out sooner. But sometimes a person needs to fully heal from whatever it is that they've experienced. You need a hug. I'm good, babe, but thank you for the super chat. Sometimes people need to fully heal in order to talk about something, because when you talk about traumatic shit, you're also reliving it. I don't think people understand that either. It's like, why you ain't say nothing, bitch? Because it's hard. Like, who wants to talk about something that was really fucking traumatizing? Like, nobody wants to keep talking about trauma all day. You got to be in a healed place. You have to be in a better place in order to sometimes to come forward with certain things. You just do. Everybody's not strong enough to just come out as soon as it's happening, especially with a man like Diddy. He has so much power, or at least he had so much power. I don't know what's going on with him now, but he had a lot of power. And Diddy had a lot of people on his team that would do anything for him, that would legit walk across the bridge to pick up a goddamn slice of cheesecake. We all seen him making the band. That's why Choosing the Bear was so popular. That part. I feel like anyone making excuses for him is just as guilty as he is, and probably doing it too. This is another reason why I said this is how the entertainment industry works. That's how men are in entertainment. It's sexploitation. It's pimps up, hoes down. It's literally sex, drugs, rock and roll with a little bit of getting your ass beat and getting whored out. That's what the entertainment industry is. There's some good men out there. Absolutely, there's some good men out there. Thank God her husband came on Instagram and defended his wife. I love that for her. She was scared and felt like no one would believe her. I hope you do a call in on this topic. Maybe we will do one tonight. My mom was a DV victim, and I have no tolerance for women experiencing DV. Now that he's getting in trouble, he needs to be held accountable for what happened to Kim Porter. So let me guess, all most men are bad. A lot of men are bad, men. And your name is Menace to Society, and you sitting up here saying, let me guess, all slash most men are bad. And if you're not a bad man, then maybe you should speak out against the men that are bad, because they're giving you all the bad name and the bad rep. How about that? Most men are good. This is why women can exist in societies and run their lips. Oh, so if most men wasn't good, then y'all would be beating women's ass? Y'all would be silencing women. Women wouldn't be able to talk. Think about what it is that you're saying. Y'all expose yourself every single time y'all get up in my comment section and bussy pop up and down it. Talking about your life is therapeutic, especially if you're going through a certain type of hardship. It's healthy. You are so correct, LJ, because I went through so much trauma in the military and suppressed it for years and didn't realize it. Yep. Well done. And I say this all the time. We need men to protect us from other men, because men, a lot of men, is the biggest threat to a woman is a man. And children, it's men. We just got to be honest. Y'all don't like the way it sounds because it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to know that A lot of y'all, your likeness, are just not out here doing the most savory things to people. And if left to their own devices, if there was no law that you all had to, you know, account to, or like be held accountable by, then it would be the fucking purge. We would be living in the purge. If other the good men didn't create laws, we would be living in a purge. It would be the purge. And men would be out here creating chaos and doing most of the crimes like they already do with there being laws in place. That motherfucker ran out the room in a towel to saw her in the hallway. He gave zero fucks at all. I have gone crazy protecting my mom. She's my queen. It's funny how black men understand racial issues but can't seem to comprehend and take actions when it intersectional takes place. But it's because they're men. They benefit from the patriarchy, not as much as the clear men, but you know, they benefit from it because they are men. Thank you. Not Puff Daddy fan page. No, you gotta go. We gotta hide you. Sorry. Not good coochie. It's rapists and abusers are mentally ill. No reason women get beat every day. Thanks again for the super chat. I love my mother and grandmother and was raised well. Shouts out to them. Uh, mm, Roadkill. Bitch, fuck you. Suck a dick. Thanks, Captain Obvious. What? I don't know what you're talking about, but you're getting blocked. I believe Cassie since day one. Me too. It's sad because another woman will come to another woman's defense, but it'll be three men standing there. Make it make sense. Two things can be correct at the same time. Yep. And all of y'all defensive don't seem to understand that either. Booyah. Because why you so defensive? If it's not you and it's not all, then I'm not talking about you then. Then I'm not talking about you. Be careful of the bears out there. The good men are at work now. Ooh, girl, you better preach. Or they with their family, helping their wife prepare dinner for their children or helping their children with their homework. That's what they doing. Not up in here being a crackhead in somebody's comment section that ain't even talking to them. What's factually incorrect? The fact that 80% of the crimes committed are done by men. That's not that's a fact. You can tell a man is good by how he treats his mother and how he is his family. Yeah, I know that. I believe that. Thank you guys. Y'all are so fucking annoying. Anyways, I said what I said. I'm gonna stay up here for 2 more minutes and then I'm getting out of here because y'all getting on my nerves. These trolls is getting on my nerves. 80% of a small number. There's 150 million men that's in America. Any way to try to not be accountable. Just say that a lot of just say you don't like being associated with your likeness. Just say that you can't stand the fact that you're a man and you're a part of a group that terrorizes the fucking world. Like, just say that. Thank you, Matt. Cassie was abused, and that was proven in the video that we watched today. Thank you. That part. Doja Cat. Now you calling me Doja Cat. You're blocked. I don't got time. We always gotta have a block party. Thank you. That's not true all the time either. Men can treat their mom one way and other women another way. Got a point. Anyone defending is suspect. That part, patriarchy, the only way we gonna stay winning, man. Guess who raises all bad men, factually single mothers? And y'all always come up here and say this with your fucking chest. You're basically saying men leave and don't take accountability and don't step up to the plate and don't take care of their responsibilities. How is that a flex? And the ones that's good are raised by single mothers too. So what the fuck are we saying? Y'all love to give women credit for the bad seeds, but not the good seeds. Y'all keep saying not all men. So the ones that are good were also raised by a mother too. So what are we really saying? What are we really saying? That men just leave their fucking kids and is irresponsible and don't take care of their responsibilities? That's pretty much what you're saying. Thank you, Bethel. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. I think your attitude attracts the wrong man. See, look, once again, blaming a woman. Once again, blaming women. It's nobody's attitude for a man to be a fucking piece of shit, rapist, somebody that's gonna put hands on a woman. It does not matter what a woman's attitude is. If you don't like a attitude of a person that you're dealing with, then leave them alone. That doesn't mean that you put your hands on them. It doesn't mean that you abuse them. It doesn't mean that you do all of this crazy psychotic things toward them. It is your fault. All right, bitch, you gotta go. Look at this. Look at this. With a racist username. This is what I go through every time. Every time. Like I just y'all. Thank you, Michelle K, for the super chat. I appreciate you. There's a lot of negativity in this chat. There really is. Yes, single mothers can raise their kids right, but it's proven single fathers raise their kids better than a single mother. Oh, please. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. And how often are there single fathers? How many single fathers are like, come on, stop. Evidently a few men out there like dirty did. Congrats on the vote. Thank you, Mel. Single moms are the worst thing to happen, bro. For real, for real. Ladies, y'all hear this? That's why we need to stop having relations with these men. Don't give these men your body. Don't give these men your time. Don't give these men access. Stop sleeping with these men because a lot of them do not respect the fact that a woman brought them here on this earth. They hate the fact that they were born. They hate themselves. And it shows. Because to shame women for making people is fucking ludicrous. No, you can't. No. And it's not a picture. Have a good day. You're so beautiful. Thank you. How are these women single mothers? Exactly. As if men are not going around shooting the club up, entering vaginas raw, and busting off inside of them, and then running away from their responsibilities, and then blame the women. That is so crazy how that happens. These people are so rude. They really are. Not a lot. Because of the biased family courts. Actually, that's a lie. Family court always favors the man. Whenever a man goes to get joint custody of his kids, he gets it. If a man is taking a woman to court for full custody of the kid, he gets it. So men are not even going to court. There's no bias for the court. The court is always in favor of the man. So get the hell out of here with that. Facts. They just hit and run like they in Texas traffic. What's up, DH? I love women and I believe there should be more relationships other than physical attraction. I agree. That's crazy. I'm God's enemy. Can I get what? Thanks for the super chat, but y'all is crazy up in here. Yes, that part. That part. Shouts out to 10K. Shouts out to to 10K. Shouts out to 14K. We about to be at 15. All hell the devil. All right, I'm not reading. I'm gonna take your money, but I'm not reading these crazy messages. Thanks for the money, but I'm not reading these crazy messages. I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all done messed up now. I got my laptop. The courts favor men over women. Yes, as far as in family court, absolutely. If you want to get joint custody, then you will be granted joint custody. If you have your shit together, if you have a job, if you have a clean house, if you're stable, yes. If you can prove that the mother is not stable or something's wrong with her, they will give you your kids. Thank you, Christian. I'm well. Thank you. Hey guys, single moms. Why are we even talking about single moms? Like this has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Y'all just want to come over here and try to shame women. When I'm talking about men blaming women for them beating their ass and graping them and punching them out and dragging them, y'all sitting up here bringing up single mothers. What does this have to do with what I'm talking about? No accountability at all. Why are y'all talking about single mothers? What does that got to do with anything? Single moms be taking money but not reading messages. So now I'm getting shamed for being a single mother. Okay. Y'all shaming me for being a single mother. Y'all try to age shame me and said I was 48. Y'all said I looked like I was 215 pounds. I'm learning so much about myself doing this live. I'm learning so much about myself doing this live. Exactly, Quaisha, because who's talking about single mothers? Who would have knew she was a single mother? Y'all know being a single mother is more positive than not, because they could just do the same deadbeat trash, but they don't. Thank you, Bar. I've never raped a woman. Good, she's speaking Japanese. So get out of here, bitch. You look good. Thank you. Why you mad though? You look good. These people weird. Thank you. These some kids you arguing with, to be honest. Oh my God. Thank you. Single mothers be tripping. Yeah, single mothers do be tripping. Yeah. Yeah, really diddy bopping. You spread hate in men. How am I spreading hating men when the fucking title is talking about men blaming women for being beat the fuck up by men? Y'all are getting on my nerves. I'm trying not to block you, but you are about to get blocked, Menace to Society. You are about to get blocked. If that's me hating men, then fuck it. I will wear the motherfucking cape because this is absolutely, utterly ridiculous at this point. Ain't nobody talking about single mothers. I'm talking about Diddy and Cassie being fucking blamed because they saying her vagina was just so good that it fucking turned Diddy into an abuser. That's what we're talking about. Y'all getting on my nerves. They can't take responsibility. They just cannot take accountability. It's a hard pill to swallow. They talking about single mothers. What the fuck does that got to do with the price of tea in China? What are we talking about? This is bizarro. Like I just looking like Khalees. Okay, that's not a diss. Khalees is beautiful. Y'all are really like something else. Who the fuck are you, bitch? I'm a you getting blocked. Y'all. Oh my god. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but you're getting blocked. Oh my god. I'm just talking about men in general blaming women and shaming women for being victims. And y'all get up here and act a fucking fool in the comment section. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm blocking you because you're just trying to get attention. They really do love it over here, real bad. I cannot make this up. Like, am I? I don't. I just be wondering, like, am I being hazed? Like, what is this phase right here where y'all just come up in here and just try to cuss me out all up and down my chat? Like, what is this? I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm. I'm like, What is this? Like, why y'all are so obsessed? Nobody's talking to y'all. I'm talking to women. Y'all could come over here. You could watch, but I'm not. My message. I'm talking to women, and they are proving my point exactly. Some of y'all daddies and granddaddies should have taught y'all accountability and the what real brotherhood looks like. Exactly. They want your attention. Don't give it to them. Hi. Your attitude causes the chat to do that. Okay. My attitude. If you don't like my attitude, then leave. We need to be helping victims of DV stand up and walk tall instead of victim blaming slash victim shaming. That part. That part. Y'all love me for real. We love your attitude. Keep it up, sis. Thank you, NW. How much for a moment of silence and just smile. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. The title of the video say Kewchie is gonna draw some weird dudes in here. No, the comments that the people, it's a damn live. Jesus, it would be someone named Blaze trolling, and I thought you were talking about single mom. We're not talking. I don't know, always women complaining about men while wanting men to stand up for them. Oh my god. I'm not saying you should ever beat women, but sometimes there is a reason. All right, you getting the fuck out of here, Blaze. Blaze your ass the fuck up out of here. Y'all coming at LJ when this needs to be directed at the trolls in the comments. That was a pretty big post. Thank you. You what? Walked into some mess. Y'all are fucking freaks. All right, I'm getting up out of here. I think Storm is live. So we're gonna check that out and I'll be back later and we're gonna talk about the tweets that the woman wrote about Kim Porter being allegedly forced to lick Cassie's dirty tampons. We're going to talk about that and we'll talk about whatever else is going on. And we're also going to do a live where I'm going to do my nails and we'll do a story time. Should I do? I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm going to talk about, but we'll do a story time. And women, you are loved, you are heard, you are important, you are not alone. We are in this together. We're in it to win it. We're here for each other. So all of the trolls, all of the men up in here that just want to come and be nasty pieces of work, it only says a lot about who they are. Only good women are loved. And we're all good women up in my chat. Me, Love Jones, and my love bugs are great women. Okay? You're the prize. And they try to get you down. They be trying. They be trying me so hard. But it's okay. I'm not going to let it stop me because I got something to say. And I am supposed to be doing this right now. Period. I've never treated a woman unfairly. I'm not mad or butthurt about anything. She doesn't fit me. That part. That part. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I'll be back.